Hey guys, it's Urban Outdoorsman here, coming to you with another how to get started video. And this time I'm going to show you how to get into your competition shooting with a shotgun. Now there's different competitions you can do. There's trap, skeet, sporting clays. If you have different kind of guns, you can do 3-gun. There's all kinds of different ones you can get into. And what I'm going to go over is kind of the trap, skeet, and sporting clays. The first thing I'm going to start off with is basically the necessities to keep you safe out there. That's the one most important when you're doing this, is to have fun but also stay safe. So for eye protection, your standard shooting glasses come in different colors. These are kind of a amber orangish. A lot of people will have the dark color to keep the sun out. Some people will shoot with clears. Some will have yellows. I have almost all of them, but basically you can start out with almost your basic sunglasses. They'll work for you, but once you get some quality shooting glasses, you'll love it. And for ear protection, a lot of people start out with these over the whole ear covers. I find them uncomfortable and they interfere with my shouldering of the firearm. Not a fan. So I like these little guys that these came with a string, but you just have the string there and you just pull your ear and plop them in your ear and they stay in there and they cover up for the hearing. Now, it's possible that you will damage your hearing a little bit with those, but I turned out alright, I think. But the most important thing right there is to have good quality hearing and eye protection. Keep yourself safe. Now, moving on to equipment to what you're going to kind of be wearing out there. When you start out, if you're going to be a weekend warrior, just going to go out every weekend maybe to your local club and shoot, a pouch will be perfectly fine. Holds one box, put the shells in here. It's got a little pouch here, you put your box in here, empties in this little pouch here. And then there's so many different brands of pouches that no matter if you like the double or you want a single pouch, there's so many out there. You can buy them where they just have the top holder and then you can just throw your empties. But just for the weekend warrior, this is an option. Now if you're going to be shooting more than once every weekend, maybe you're going to be sporting clays or you're going to be doing a league every week or something and you want to get comfortable, you want to not feel as much when you're shooting your gun, I recommend getting a vest. Now I got this new this year. It's got a padded here so for your shoulder. It's mesh so in the summer it's not so hot. It's Cabela's brand. Comes with some pouches. Keep my earplugs in here. I'll throw my phone in here every now and then. And it comes with this sick little back pouch. Put your empties in. And you have 4 pouches actually because you have 2 on each side. Put shells in. And that's always a good thing to have, extra shells available. And then just to carry everything around, which is always helpful, is have a nice shooting bag. This one happens to be a Allen. You can find they're pretty expensive in the stores, I think, but you go on what's that website called? I'm blanking right now. This is really bad. Amazon. And there you go. Amazon, they got these for like $15 on, really good deal. Now getting into the firearm standard. To start out, really you just need your basic shotgun. You can use whatever kind of shotgun you got. As long as it fires a shell at a time. For trap shooting, you can use whatever. Skeet and sporting clays, you're going to want a gun that can hold 2 rounds and you can shoot quickly. Now I didn't start out with this. This was my first personal shotgun. I didn't start with this. I started with a Remington 870 Wingmaster field grade. Didn't fit exactly right for trap shooting, but we put some adjustments on her and shot it pretty good. And then we turned out my sister wanted to shoot with us too, so my dad said, well, we'll get you a new gun. So they got me for my birthday a Benelli Nova, and this is actually pump action, holds 4 in the tube, 1 in the action, and it's a good little gun to start out with. Not always the most accurate because the field grade for trap, but it gets the job done. I can shoot it for sporting clays or skeet, or if I wanted to do 5-gun, and just put a little attachment up here and send them to a magazine about here, and away we go. But now this is my standard hunting gun. The only time I use it if I'm going to shoot skeet or for target shooting, because I don't exactly have the choke tubes for that. And for basic starting, you're going to want, if you're going to start out shooting, down here, you can see it. There's a little silver thing in here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the choke tube. For a starter, I'd say go with a modified. It's your best bet to get a wide pattern out there, get you shooting more birds. But if you want to upgrade a little bit, you want to go a little higher grade, which I eventually did because I found myself shooting more sporting clays, and shooting sporting clays, the pump is challenging, but I can do it decent. So I upgraded to a new gun. It's a Fausti Sporting Clays 2, and it's made by Fausti, but it's brought in by Traditions. And main difference between like these sporting models and the field grade and the trap grade models are you got the low profile receiver here, goes straight across, no raised rib. Stock is a little straight across for the sporting clay, so you can look straight down. And it's got the porting on here so you can get some quicker second target reaction. And it comes with these extendable choke tubes, so you can take them out, put new ones in. So if you have a far shot or a close shot, you can always change up where you're shooting. And I use this for trap shooting and sporting clays, basically anything except I've tried it with skeet, but I only can afford the full and modified chokes for it because they are expensive. And I've managed to shoot 49s with this in sporting clays. Recorded my first 25 a couple weeks ago shooting trap. Proud of myself. Cousin and I both did it with sporting clays guns. And basically, if you're looking to get into it, if you're going to buy like a pump action or a semi-auto, you can probably you can get a cheap new one. For if you want to get an over and under or good quality, I'd say first start out with a used gun. This was used when I got it. Only a little over a grand, but it's a good quality gun. And now if you want to, for ammunition, there's all kinds. This is a Bosch pellet top gun. This is what I have in it. We reload our shells, but these are Federals. What are these again? Oh, these are Remingtons, Nitros, and we have our Winchester AA's here. It's kind of worn out, but we reload our shells, and I guess the shell really makes the shooter, because if you're shooting really bad loads, your gun's going to jam up, shells aren't going to shoot. It's better that you buy some quality loads, which these Federal makes good shells, Winchester does, Remington does. They make some good quality shells. But if you're going to be a once a week guy, every other weekend, you can get away with the cheap loads, but I recommend buying some quality shells. And these are all, this is actually a box what I actually shoot with this, but these aren't the exact shells. Are the 12 gauge, 2 3/4, ounce and an eighth, and 8-shot. It's my go-to load for everything. I love it, but you know, I might want smaller, so you go 1 ounce, and if you really got a bad shoulder or something, go ounce 7/8 ounce, standard 20 gauge, but you don't feel it when you shoot the 12 gauge. Next thing you want to do is you're going to want something to carry these bad boys, because you ain't going to walk around with just a gun in your hand. So basic, the starter thing most guys get are the soft shell cases. This is my dad's a while back. It started it might have been his first case, I don't really remember, but it was sitting in the thing, so it's a little bent up, but it's a little thing. But note, key to everybody watching this, in certain states, if you have a hole in the front here, that is considered, and you have it in your car, that is considered carrying a firearm out of a case, and you can get in a lot of trouble with that with a DNR, which not everybody wants that, or law enforcement. But one thing I like and I've upgraded to was the hard case. This is a 2-gun case. I love it. Carries everything. Put that in there. Currently I have my duck hunting gun in there, which is the black Nova. Got my, oh, not this case, whoopsies, but use this for shooting. I'll put all my guns, I can put 2 guns in a time. Fits good for me. Love it. So yeah, basically this is all you're gonna really need to start getting into hunting, or my bad, competition shooting. Hunting video last time. And this is kind of this is everything you basically need. It's not too bad. Probably the most expensive part's gonna be the gun and ammo. But I really hope this helps you guys, and most important thing is just go out there, have some fun. And one thing I learned a while back when one of my dad's good buddies, my dad first started shooting, he said, if you're trap shooting, you shot 50% of the clay birds, what would that feel like if you're hunting and you shoot 50% of the birds you see that day? You'd feel like you had a good day. And well, eventually those 50% of the birds will turn into 75%, 85%, 95%, and soon you'll be shooting 100% of your birds. And there's always guys out there willing to help. People want to see you succeed in these sports. They love it when they see someone work good and do their best. So hope you subscribe and like my videos. Thanks everybody.